Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is G2E, the Global Gaming Expo, here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, live on the floor at the Venetian Expo Center, day 3 of the convention. And now we are joined by a very special gentleman here, a big part of this operation. In fact, the Vice President of Operations right here at SportsGrid, Mr. Mike Cardano. How are you, sir?
Am I the best boss in the world or what?
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Easy answer.
This is crazy, isn't it? You must have done, I think we did 70 of these things. You're on fire.
Is it really that many?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were kind enough to treat me to a couple dinners. Those were a couple highlights for sure. What have been the highlights for you? How many of these have you been to now?
This is my 5th one, I think. You know what? I walked onto the floor, and the Gaming America magazine, where are we here? There's Jeremy Stein. He's our CEO. He's on the cover here. That was pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting to see that.
Very cool, isn't it?
Yeah. What is the most interesting? I see a lot of AI here this year, obviously.
Yeah, right.
And everybody's got different ways of trying to work with it. What's the most interesting interview that you've done?
I really enjoyed talking to Corby Carrison, the vice president of this event.
25th year.
Yeah, 25th year anniversary. That was different. A lot of people are entrepreneurs and business people that we're speaking with the entire time. She obviously runs this event, and so that was very cool to pick her brain. Benji Cherniak is a super smart guy, and he's very interesting to talk to. Got to talk to him last year as well. Mark Phillip. Are you watching this? MetaBet. He's a great guy, big sports fan, and I love what he's doing there. We enjoy watching games. We enjoy betting on games, and he's kind of turned that into a business. He's fascinating to speak with and how he has monetized a hobby that we love.
A lot of smart people here this week that we've spoken to. One of the interesting things is I found out that the first one was right after 9/11.
Oh.
And they got started going from there, and this thing has grown. I don't know how many exhibitors. What did Corby say? How many exhibitors are there here?
400.
400. I mean, this is crazy. It looked like a construction site when we got in here on Thursday.
The sets are unreal. They are so elaborate. I mean, some of these are like mini restaurants.
Some of these people have spent $1 million on their set.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked Corby, 25 years ago how many exhibitors were there. She didn't know exactly, but we kind of figured it was under 100. And now there's 400. And I think this is my 4th year, maybe my 3rd, but I see wholesale changes every time I come back in just 12 months.
It's interesting. There's some more of a sports theme than I would have thought. A couple of years ago, it wasn't so much that. It's still dominated by casino. There's quite a bit of that today. We had some of the agencies here, right? You had the American Gaming Association with you, some of the regulators. And
you talk about the sports betting. That was my first time out here. We were just running around the floor trying to talk to people about sports betting and the sports gaming arm of this incredible industry, and they were hard to find. Now, to your point, I mean, gosh, it seems like at least half the room is tied to sports as a part of the gaming structure.
Yeah. A lot of the panels on Monday were really, really interesting. There's so many of them. I don't know how many rooms they have here at the Venetian Convention Center, but they were filled.
What was the most interesting panelist that you heard speak?
The best one that I felt was the one on addiction to gambling and how to deal with that. That was the one that I kind of thought was really, really interesting.
And necessary.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, what is on tap for 2026? We coming back out? What can we do better?
We're big here.
What are we going to change?
Did they start working on planning for 2026 this year?
It was amazing. Speaking with Corby, I used to attend, I went for 15 years in a row to the Telluride Bluegrass Festival.
Okay.
I'm a huge music fan. And
is that Colorado?
It is, Telluride. Okay. And bluegrass is a little bit of a misnomer. It's a very eclectic collection of tremendous musicians. One of the best music festivals in the world. And the guy who runs the thing would joke that after it's done, he takes about a 10-day vacation and then he starts working on the next one. And so I joked with Corby. I said, are you going to take a time off for about 2 weeks and then start working on 2026? She said, we're already talking about 2027.
Wow.
So she's about 2 years ahead of schedule.
You can see how much planning this must take. I know that this thing over here, this G2E Dealer Championship.
Yes, kind of fun.
That's something new.
Uh-huh.
I think that the best dealer gets $5,000 and some other stuff, but
Have you taken a look at it over there?
I was starting to dance before they get the music going over there.
I saw some guy, they had a competition or whatever where he was trying to grab and stack chips as fast as
Who
you
could stack them quicker? They had something else going with cards. I don't know. A lot of quick hands going on over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Cardano, the fearless leader here at SportsGrid. Thank you very much for joining us, sir.